Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE Monday Night Raw Retro Review for March 1st, 1999. We left off a week or two ago on the last review that I did for WWE's Retro Reviews, and we are now doing March 1st of 1999. This episode actually was pretty decent. Nice build up. We had basically a segment with Kane looking to be out of the job with the corporation. Vince McMahon went ahead and set up a match for him to face Stone Cold Steve Austin. If he was to lose, him and China would end up losing their jobs because originally he was going to fire him, but China talked Vince McMahon out of firing him. So Vince McMahon said, okay, if he loses though, you lose your job and so does he. So good luck. You're going to need it. So that was pretty much the overall segment that I remember for the opener of the show. I watched this episode about a couple of weeks ago, so I don't quite remember every little segment that happened, but I do have the match card and the results, so I'll be able to go over that with you guys. So starting off, the very first match was Val Venus defending the Intercontinental Championship against Goldust and Ken Shamrock in a triple threat match. This match unfortunately ended with a double countout because Shamrock and sorry about that, and Goldust ended up being counted out because Goldust was actually trying to hit on Ryan Shamrock, aka Ken Shamrock's sister, and Shamrock didn't take liking to that, so he ended up beating him up, threw him over the barricade, and they pretty much were fighting throughout the entire crowd. And that made the referee decide to just count this match out and call it an evening with the IC title match. So that was pretty much it. Nothing really spectacular happened. It was okay. And I mean, I'd give it a 3 out of 5, I guess. The World Tag Team titles were on the line. Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart were the Tag Team Champions going in, facing Triple H and X-Pac for the World Tag Team titles. This unfortunately turned into a double DQ, and that was pretty much it. The action in the ring was pretty alright and average at best, so I'd give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, especially with the star power that was behind this match. Rock defended also the WWF World title against Road Dogg. Now, for this reason, I don't have any idea why they decided to go with this type of match at all. I mean, it wasn't bad or anything. I'd definitely give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars as well. I mean, but to be quite honest with you, I don't even see the point of it. I mean, this was right in between the weeks to come for WrestleMania 15, so for them to give Road Dogg a title match was kind of idiotic in my opinion, but at least we got to see a World Championship match, but it wasn't worth anything really. I mean, it didn't have any meaning to it. It just kind of helped The Rock's credibility as a champion to say that he at least had a title defense before he went into WrestleMania to face Steve Austin. But nothing spectacular was surprising about the ending here, and Rock picked up the victory with the Rock Bottom and the People's Elbow. So that was pretty much it on that. Draws defeated Steve Blackman in a kendo stick match. This whole idea was basically if one of the opponents were to fall on his knees after getting hit with a kendo stick, he loses. Well, Draws managed to get lucky. The referee got poked, I believe, in the eye or shoved or something, and he was out. Did not see that Draws hit the ground after the kendo stick hit him from Steve Blackman, and he got back up and hit Steve Blackman several times with his kendo stick, and Steve Blackman went down finally after about 2 or 3 shots. And the referee saw that, and that was it. pretty fucking worthless match. I don't even understand why it was there. Give it a 1 out of 5 stars. Nothing really big deal there. Mankind faced Undertaker in a one-on-one match, defeated him by countout. Undertaker and him were having a decent, okay match, but unfortunately, Undertaker ran away like a scared bitch, because now at this point, he's turning heel at this point, and that was pretty much the overall reason why it was a countout. So Undertaker basically gets counted out, and that's about it. Match itself, I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't bad. Ivory faced Deborah in a one-on-one match. Nothing happened here. It was just a DQ. Dud. Don't even give it a rating. It's pointless. It was only 29 seconds. Wow, what a fucking joke. Kane versus Steve Austin in the main event. This match, it was pretty long. It was 14 minutes, but it ended up being a no contest. There was all kinds of chaos happening here and things of that sort. And apparently Kane and Chyna would not get fired since there was no end result to this. And that's basically it. So that's all really about this match. The match itself was fun, entertaining. There was a lot of chaos going on at the end of this match, and I enjoyed it. The episode was okay. It wasn't bad. There was 3 straight title matches in a row, and then you get Stone Cold Steve Austin closing out the show with Kane. So I think the show overall was pretty decent. It wasn't bad. But again, the roster at this point wasn't all that great, in my opinion. I think there was some really good stars at this point, but the mid-card really wasn't all that great. The mid-card wrestlers were really trash. They weren't all that talented. They weren't entertaining, nothing. As time goes on, you'll definitely, if you're not too familiar from 1999, you will notice that the roster gets better and better each and every month. Because of all the talent that comes in. Young talent like Jeff and Matt Hardy finally come in 99 and make it to the main roster, really. I do believe that they did make an appearance on like the lower level shows like Sunday Night Heat a long time ago, like 1998. They showed up on TV and was tag team partners with the Godwin, the head Godwin guy of that Southern group. I don't quite remember, but yeah, the Hardy Boys finally show up. Edge and Christian start to go out on their own and not be part of Gangrel, thank God. That's when they start to pick up their characters and become something and meaningful. The Triple H starts to become more of a main eventer at this point during '99. If you guys don't remember, if you guys are familiar with this, terrific, then you know what's going to happen before it happens. If you are following this stuff in chronological order, well, and it's well worth it anyway, because today's Raw sucks. But I'm definitely checking out tonight's Raw for Memorial Day. See what John Cena has to say, what he's going to be doing on the show, and just pretty much the overall performance of what's going to happen. I think they should make a good show since it is Memorial Day, and it's a holiday, so they might make this event somewhat special and have something worth watching for 3 hours at least, and give us a reason to want to watch. But that's pretty much it. I'm not going to be giving you guys a review on the episode for tonight's Raw, but I am going to watch it and just kind of see how it is. Hopefully it's decent and worth watching, but if not, oh well. I just spent 3 hours of my life watching a worthless piece of shit episode, but hey, I've done that on different occasions anyway, so what's one more going to hurt me? Anyway, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed listening to my commentary, opinion about this episode of March 1st, 1999 for Monday Night Raw. Continue to pay attention in your subscription box. I will be releasing the WCW October 7th, 1996 episode in just a few moments, so stay tuned. And thank you very much for watching, and hit that subscribe button. You have a great night, guys. Bye.